Hey everyone, Kilted here. Look, I'm going to do a series of videos right now on a Super Vinci, right? These are wonderful shotguns. They're inertia driven, so on and so forth. They're absolutely wonderful shotguns. This guy that brought this one is a duck hunter, and he brought it in for two reasons. One is it needs a good cleaning, so relatively clean pinky. I'm just going to run it inside here. Now not so relatively clean, right? So he wants a good deep cleaning, but what he also stated was he noticed his butt pad was deteriorating a little bit last season, and he was really trying to hope to get it, through this season and so on and so forth. But he went out to his duck blind and was having some clays thrown just to sit here and practice, and it destroyed on him, right? It just absolutely fell apart. So I sat here and I went out and ordered another one. Be advised, whenever you're ordering these, they do come in three different sizes: a small, medium, and large. This is the large, right? And you see about how big that is, right? I mean, we're, two finger width, right? Also, this isn't a paid advertising or anything like that, but if you're looking for one of these when this video comes out, you should be able to go on Midwest Gunworks. They're absolutely wonderful people. I love dealing with them. They have some in stock. I think with shipping and everything, it came out to being like $80, $85, something like that. There's several other places that are selling these, and they want $110 to $120 with shipping and everything else. So go see Midwest Gunworks, and yeah, pick you up a couple of these. They also have a lot of other parts available, so keep them in mind, right? Once again, I'm not being paid for this. I'm just sitting here flat out telling you. Now, you're going to see me look over this way from time to time, and that's because I'm actually looking at my monitor, making sure everything's still within frame, that kind of thing. Ignore all of the stuff that's on my workbench over here. I've got multiple other projects going, but I decided on my lunch break to go ahead and do a video on this. So let me switch it over to another camera and yeah, go ahead and start working on this. Okay, first off, right off the bat, I want to give another shout out to a good friend of mine. He's here on YouTube, McIntyre, the Kilted Gunsmith. I'm going to tag his profile below, but he actually is going through SDI and is out in California, all that fun stuff, and I've been helping him out for the better part of a year. So to say thank you, he sent me this camera that we're using overhead right now. So everybody sit here and say thank you, Kevin. So the first thing you're going to do is very, very simple, right? You're going to sit here and make sure that there's nothing inside the gun, right? Pretty daggone simple. You can send this bolt forward if you want. I don't see a need to. What I'm going to do is flip it up like so. And you see there's this black button, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to depress it and then turn the magazine tube, right? Sends the bolt forward anyways, but now you see a bright white dot, right? What I try to do is keep it absolutely centered, okay? And then watch this. This is your entire trigger group, magazine tube, everything, right? Okay? Real simple, right? So that is part number one. We will go over cleaning and that kind of thing in another video segment, but this segment is just tearing it down so you know how to clean it. Next up, we're going to sit here and hold this like so. You're going to sit here and take the buttstock hand and you're going to rotate it that much, just a quarter of a turn, and it comes right out. Here's our buttstock, right? Now I can sit here and just go ahead and put that butt pad back in there, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The one thing I hate about this style of butt pads is the material it's made out of. It's some type of air-filled cell, whatever. It just doesn't hold up as well as regular rubber. He said he's had the shotgun for 5 years, but yeah, I mean, that's a good use out of 5 years. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it back to the forward-facing camera so I can show you what we need to look at now. Okay, so this is what we're looking at right now. Let me grab just a simple punch, right? So you see we've got this black metal pad, right? We've got both of our spring guide rods here, and we also see this little red piece. That's part of your buffer. If you look down here at the bottom, right, you'll actually see another red tab. What you're going to do is you're just going to put in a punch or something like that, and you are going to shove it. Trying to do it over my shoulder is difficult. You're going to shove it down and then move the entire piece down. Move your bolt back a little bit, and you can just sit here and kind of wiggle it out, right? Ta-da! Just that simple. Now, so now that we have that all the way to the back, what I want to sit here and show you is, once again, relatively clean pinky. This is just right here where the bolt goes up against. You see I've got a lot of dust, dirt, that kind of thing, right? Now what we're going to do is, you sit here and notice in the receiver where this is kind of cut out, right? That goes all the way back to where the bolt handle is. You're going to pull that bolt handle right out. All this has is just a little bitty O-ring, right, that holds it in. So if you have one of these and the bolt handle seems to be really loose, that kind of thing, you just probably need a new O-ring. Then you sit here and pull the bolt out. It's that simple, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show it just one more time here. But you see it's got a little green O-ring, right? So yeah. But that's about it for field stripping. This is about as far as you need to do basic cleaning and things of that nature. I'm going to go a few steps further, because this thing has been a while since it was torn apart and actually cleaned. So I'm actually going to take the bolt apart, so on and so forth. I'm going to take the trigger group and everything out of this one, by which this will be part of the next video on showing how to do that. So yeah, anyways, I hope y'all have enjoyed, and I hope y'all have a good one.